J. Ma. I'm reading for. I'm playing the warden. I got to be the reader for Kurt in the room when he was casting, and he gave me the opportunity to read for this role. I was like, sure. And thankfully, I got hired. So, yeah. When I met Kurt and I found out, like he was a teacher in a prison, in prison. I thought that was really really cool. And the thing is, because he's such a likable, friendly guy, I couldn't put two and two together. It's like you're this really great guy and you teach inmates in prison. Wow, that's amazing. And I learned a few things about what he has to do, like some of the dialogue that I have to some of the dialogue that I have to deliver. Don't tell them anything personal. Don't turn your back on them, but especially don't tell them anything personal. It was huge. It's like, wow, that's really, really interesting, because acting is all about getting personal, all about finding out personal information, and about divulging personal experience and putting that into the performance. So I thought that was really cool. Well, the character of the warden is very interesting because on the one hand, there's a couple of scenes like that contrast. On the one hand, I'm supposed to be like tough as nails and like hard on the exterior, but then in the office where I'm actually hiring the character of Stanley, who's obviously the character like Kurt, like in the show, that what gets revealed is that I need him, and it's like I'm actually like the exterior is like tough, but inside it's like, oh my god, I don't know what to do, that type of guy. So it was really really cool to play someone that has kind of two personalities, as it were, out of circumstance. So far on the shoot, I've worked really primarily with Richard. So Richard's great. It's like I'm just observing his performances with other actors, and in particular this morning when he's working with the kids, he's great with kids. Good guy. And in fact, I know the character. I know the guy who plays the character of Max. His name is Giles, and so I know him personally. He's a good guy. And Linda Darlow, who plays Nancy, she and we've been friends for years, and we're business partners. What a collection of talent, and also like the person who plays Walter Kent. I got firsthand, because I was the reader in the room when they were casting. I got firsthand to see the talent of all these people that came in to read. They're very, very. It's a pretty amazing cast. Also, Andrew's got a really good eye for directing, and I like the style of shooting that he does, because he did this trailer for Riverdale like eons ago, and he made it look really, really good. So I trust Andrew's direction, and he's able to guerrilla shoot, but still maintain the production value of the product that he's making. So I think this sizzle reel is going to rock, frankly. The way that the production has made a school, basically it's a school, look like a prison. It's pretty amazing, and it's all in the film business. It's all smoke and mirrors anyway. So it's all illusion, and it's all. But part of the illusion is the characters and the people that you bring in as part of it, because they have to bring a certain vibe and a certain energy. So like you can dress up the actual physical space to look like a prison, but then you need to fill it with the people to make it feel like one. And that's the key. That's the whole part of the acting, all the background. It makes a huge difference that sort of human dynamic energy, which fills in the empty space of the physical prisonness of it. I hope that made sense, but that's what I found really cool, is that you can dress up the space to look however it wants, but then once you put the people in, then it changes the feel. It was really cool. I think this is a fantastic idea to put on television. Because ideally, I think Kurt wants to make this into a half-hour TV series, which I think would be brilliant for this show. And why I think it's awesome is like the premise is really unique. I mean, like a teacher who teaches inmates in prison, like the human stories you can tell, amazing. And for me personally, I mean, like, I hope I get to be retained in the project, of course. But for me personally, it's like, because I know Kurt, and I want the best for this project. I want this project to move forward, and I think it'd be ideal for CBC. It'd be ideal for any American television studio if they're interested in it, because it's such a unique premise. But again, I touched on this earlier, but here's the thing: it's like the human stories you can tell, because you can tell the stories of these men that are in the incarcerated men, and this is what Kurt's trying to portray anyway. But the effect that one person that has belief in their humanity can have on their personal evolution, and it's a pretty important and in my opinion, very, very valid experience to express and story to tell. So far, this it's a 2-day shoot, and I was here yesterday, and I'm here today. And other than Richard, I mean, I'm the only other person that's been here for 2 days, as the actor. The feel of the set is amazing. The people are really great. They're very cooperative. It's a very relaxed set. I feel very taken care of. I observe everyone else. They also feel very taken care of. Kurt has expressed so much gratitude for all the help he's been getting here, and it filters throughout the entire production team. And that's what we are. We're a production team, and I think this project would be really great. I know that because of the commitment that everyone has to this production, that I have a feeling that this is real. It's just going to be amazing. It's going to rock. So thank you, Kurt. Thank you, team. I would love to work with all of you again.